We'll get started. It will be quick. I'm going to hold the record over Councilman Pridemore for a quick meeting. Resolution number RS 2016-77, Weiner and Henderson, accepts a grant from the Conservancy for the Parthenon and Centennial Park to the Metro Nashville Parks and Recreation Department to provide funding for one employee's salary. Do I hear a motion? Motion and second. Is there any discussion? Seeing no discussion, we'll move to the vote. All in favor, raise your hand, please. All opposed? Motion will be recommended. If you will bear with me just a minute. Okay, moving on. Resolution number 2016-78, Weiner and Henderson, appropriates $30,000 through a grant contract between the Nashville Public Library and Oasis Center, Inc. for youth services. Do I hear a motion? Seeing a motion and a second, is there any discussion? Seeing no discussion, all in favor? Opposed? We'll make recommendation for 2016-78. Resolution number 2016-79, Weiner and Gilmore, approves a grant from the Dorothy Kate and Thomas Frist Foundation to the Metro Nashville Social Services Commission to benefit the House Nashville Project, Housing 2016 by 2016. Do I hear a motion? Is there a second? Any discussion? Councilmember Gilmore.
Thank you, Ms. Vice Chair. I wanted to know if someone was here so they could explain how the grant would be administered specifically.
We do.
Can you hear me? There you go. Hi, I'm Will Conley, the Director of the Homelessness Commission. So this money comes to the Homelessness Commission, and it's used to pay for move-in costs for people who are experiencing homelessness and who have found housing. So first month's rent, security deposits, electricity deposits, stuff like that, past debt. So kind of the usual that we've been doing for a little while. So yeah, any questions about? Okay.
Hang on, are you done? Okay. Okay, great. So seeing no, I take that back. Councilmember Allen.
Thank you. While we got Mr. Conley here to talk, could you just very briefly explain how housing people first in the long run ends us saving us money? I mean, just that there are a lot of benefits to doing it this way.
Yeah, we try to follow a housing first approach, meaning that we're trying to reduce any barrier to housing. So sometimes we put a lot of barriers in place, like you have to be sober, you have to get a job or be on your medication before you get into housing, and we try to first help that person get it to a stable place and then help them work on all of their goals. So if we continue to require all those things that I just mentioned, there are going to be a core group of people living outside who'll probably never get into housing and will continue to go through the jail, the correctional system and hospitals, and kind of cycle through and rack up all sorts of community costs. So we do what we can to get people into housing immediately, and try to build a system that really places people into housing as soon as possible, and then works on all the other goals that people have, that we all have. So does that help?
Anything else? Thank you.
Thanks.
Okay, now seeing no one else in the queue, all in favor? Opposed? Motion will be recommended. Resolution number RS 2016-80, Weiner and Gilmore approves amendments to a grant from the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services to the Metro Board of Health to enhance access to a comprehensive continuum of high-quality, community-based care for low-income individuals and families with HIV disease. Do I hear a motion? And a second? Any discussion? Seeing no discussion, all in favor? Opposed? Motion will be recommended. And finally, RS 2016-81, Weiner and Murphy accepts a grant from the State Department of Labor and Workforce Development to the Nashville Career Advancement Center to establish career training and support services and programs to be used in the apprenticeship training program. Do I hear a motion? Second? Any discussion? Seeing none, all in favor? Opposed? Motion will be recommended. And with that, Budget and Finance is complete. Thank you.